Hello, hello, hello. We are back on Minecraft once again, to no one's surprise. Crazy. Welcome back to Folksgarde. Oh, little voice cracky. A lot of things have changed on the server. And a few roleplay things, I suppose, asked for new places to be constructed. So now there is this place. Let me give you a little rundown, a little tour. We have the entrance area. We have the garden. The most important crops, of course. Beets. Tea. Sheep. And cows. And some flowers, of course, for the bees. Then we have Frederick here. Frederick, my dear. Then up here so far, nothing interesting, but that's what I want to change. Other than mushrooms. There we go. I always take the mushrooms. Then we have my two little places here. One being my office. Nice and cozy, a lot of books. And then 4 more empty rooms. And over here we have 2 more empty rooms. Where I'm actually staying. Hello, Strahd. The place where we're staying is surprisingly bigger than my house was. And we have another little proper office here. We have a lovely little bedroom. There's a campfire, cozy bed. And then we have... Thank you so much for the resubscribe. 31 months. Gee. Yeah, enchantment setup. Things are still not quite decorated. Yeah, that's totally fair. The kitchen. Your kitchen. And the workshop with all the banners. And a level up altar because I am a vampire. Don't mind the hat. God, your Twitch babies are growing. Your family is growing. And then what we also have down here is a friend living here. Well, 2 friends living here. And a garden. Little garden. With a lot of flowers. I don't want no babies named. My goodness, that is brutal phrasing, alright. And then we have this area down here. Into the void. Some floating candles. And this place, which is very similar to another place I have on this map. And there's one special thing about this place. This place has a reflection in the water. Isn't that fun? That reflection is this whole room mirrored. Everything upside down. Welcome to the Down Under. Also, unless you're a vampire and you can water walk and fly, don't fall in there. You're not gonna get out. Yeah, this is the current state of things. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, maybe 8 rooms of space. 8 rooms of we'll see what to do with it. Thing is, I'm not entirely sure what to do with them, but they should at least be dug out. I do know that. Rusty pickaxe. Let me first dig out those that have nothing into a nice little square. Yeah. And then I would also put some more iron doors in. I don't know if anyone else would like to claim a room here, but yeah. The beauty of this thing is that it is created in a way that the main area is a public space, basically. But that the vampires need invitations to the individual rooms. So other than the garden, people can't just walk into random places. Let me turn that night vision back on. Hello, Raga. Yeah, people can't just wander into random places. They need an invitation and a key, which kind of stops everyone else walking in and not just the vampires if you don't have a key. I mean, yes, you could technically pickaxe your way through that, yada yada yada, but like, unspoken rules, have some manners. So these rooms are very private, and that is the point of them. Yes, one more. And up here. There we go. A square hole. As has been established on the server, the vampires go in the square hole. It's only funny that what I'm currently doing is digging a bunch of square holes. I mean, it works. Makes sense, but still is kind of funny. impressed you can hear the horses from here. The horses must be like up here. Yeah, they're like through here and then a good chunk. Stop causing drama, y'all. Anyways, drama horses. Which for some reason makes me think of the llama song. Don't know if that's good or bad, but it makes me think of the llama song. There we go, and one out of the ceiling. I don't think I dug deep enough for this to mess up the floor above, but yeah. And there's our squares. Now this one. And then I gotta dig down the guys one floor below a little bit. This one has the ceiling thing. Okay, cool. But that is fine as a ceiling. Right, 2 more. That's 3. Cool. Anyways. Just quickly dig through here. And then we can think about what goes where. What is still needed and which ones I could maybe furnish as like little apartments. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if like 2 apartments would be enough. Like down here. Here. These 2. So I'm not sure how many people even care about having a place here. So maybe, you know? Maybe some people want the place to like keep some of their stuff or something. Get away from their house, put it somewhere else. I don't know. Oh, that was cool. Didn't even see that. What's also interesting is yesterday I somehow managed to binge watch Queen's Gambit. Finally. I don't know how I did so far, but it did, and it was pretty interesting. I did like it. Let's dug out a square. Notice. Another square for sure, because that's dig out. That one's also done. What about this guy? This one's a square already. Guess one higher though. And this guy should also be a square. Yeah. Okay. I do need one mushroom place. And I think it would be good if that mushroom place was also a locked place. So there's not an army of monsters wandering this place. Now, I am not sure what would be a good place for that. If I want to take up a full room for that. Hmm. I do have an idea. But that will put the mushrooms further away, and I don't know if I'd want them further away. I suppose I don't go there that much because they need to be loaded in. And oh, good morning. Don't mind me. Don't mind if I do. Anyways. I think it'd be fine with them, with the room being a little bit further away. Because I need time to grow. And space to grow. Creepy skeleton, yeah, more also like creepy witch, because I heard the like, huh, and I was like, hold on now. There's something here that I need to murderize. Boing. Oh. That one. That, where did I move the sticks? Here. And powder goes here. Granite, I technically have too much of. Deep slate I also have too much of, but is there really such a thing as too much deep slate? Is there really? These are full, so onto the pyre goes the cobblestone. But I don't think this one's full yet. No. The granite is full. Make another one for deep slate, maybe. So I do need it so bad. But it's currently too much. I'm digging out the reflections, so let's just put some here for now. There we go. No mail. No one here. Cool. So that leaves me with my gear, with an empty inventory, and a pickaxe to dig down to hell and back. What I was thinking is we use this one as a possible mushroom basement. There should theoretically be nothing in the way for a good long time that way. So I'll make this a little bit of a hallway as well, and then probably have some more panelly bits. Going from that way. One second. Go. A little bit of digging. I should rename the stream to Diggy Diggy Hole. It will kind of fit. Because the plan is to dig and build and to sing and, you know, Diggy Diggy Hole is a song. Tempting. Very tempting. Not dark enough. Should I make a frame around all of the lights? Kind of cut it off a little bit, right? I cover them up a bit. I'm convinced that I should be deep enough, at least. Fortunately, I can't check coordinates because that would mean that possibly people from the server who shouldn't know where this is could know where it is. Otherwise, I'd just check the Y levels. But I can't. So, yeah. This is still so light. Do I just make rooms, like one for each mushroom, and then maybe 2 for the black ones? Maybe? I'll make it darker. And then I'll only need doors on the... Not on the wall. On the entrances. There we go. Words are hard. Give it a bit of space where it's darker. Gravel. Really? Gravel. I hate you. Why? I'm gonna get a torch. No, thank you. I can't be bothered. Give me a torch, please. I ain't manually digging all of that down. Nuh-uh. I can manually fill it all in. I won't manually dig it all down. Hold on. Still a cobble here. No. I know I said still twice there, but... I guess I did. Oh well. 3 stacks should do, right? Surely. Surely it should do. Sounds like copium bed. Whoops. Well, I just filled up a lava pool. Wow, this is this is the water pool above it. This is the void. And it goes all the way into the I hate gravel. This is gonna be the least and most annoying dig at the same time. Why did I dig directly into gravel? At least I surely won't need any more gravel after this, I guess. Add hide? Not hide. I think that'll be fine. Is it uneven? It's uneven. There's so many diamonds there, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7 diamonds. What the heck? Oh, that's so much filling in. Okay. I want to make this deeper and just make this like 1 bigger room versus 2 smaller rooms. I don't want the 2 big rooms and one just has both the words are hard. Both the thingies. Mushrooms. Thank you. Maybe just 2 big rooms. 2 big rooms should be okay. Cool. I wanted a square. I don't want to just dig out 1 more each for the walls, so I can fill the walls in. I'm gonna have to fill it in at the top anyways. Sure. I'm gonna leave those as the corners so I can see that's the walls. Oh, cool. Water. Let me just plop that down here. Now I can get back up. These diamonds are mad. Cool. Corner's already there, lovely. Sweet. So these are the walls. And then we go up here. And I suppose take care of... Leave all of this in. Ah, goodness me. Sorry. Cool. And I suppose I need to mine those diamonds. Ow. Cool. And then I swap stack gravel, diamonds. And now we can fill it all in. 2 different layers to fill it all in as well, which is nice. Okay. I suppose the question now could be why I'm filling all of this in and not just lighting it up. Torches are still entities, I suppose. So I tend to prefer to just close it all off instead of having more light sources. Just like make it solid to spawn proof it, basically. Really, that was my 3 stacks already. I'm gonna need at least 3. There we go. And I suppose this is perfect, actually. Because this is where I wanted the ceiling to be, but 1 block higher, so I can just place the ceiling against all of this. And technically fill this all in with gravel. And I get so much gravel out of it, might as well use it to fill it back in, I guess. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All sorted. Now I can fill in the walls with this bottom line. Do the bottom and the top line actually, because it would be fun. Cool. Get rid of that, and that. Get rid of that, and and just fill in all of the walls. Make it all nice and pretty, you know? Uh-huh. Okay. Then, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the floor. Could just make it more diorite, really. Diorite ceiling and floor, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. But I do need some diorite and I do need some polished deep slate. So, up we go! And I can also smelt this stuff. Silver. Gold. Iron. And the diamondes. I suppose I finally got some gravel to my name. Not that I particularly need it. But I suppose I have it. Cool. That out. Drop that in. And then I'm gonna just take, I don't know, 3 stacks or so. I don't think I need full stack. Do I still have some? I do. I like some of these as well while I'm at it. Let's make it a stack and a half and see where it goes. I think that should be fine. Whoop. Come on. This. And then fill this in. I don't hate it. It makes it feel a bit more framed. That's nice. I didn't bring any diorite. Ah. I'm glad sometimes I care to use my brain. Today is not such a day. Alright. That's why I'm not so high even. Speaking of using my brain, you know. Not today. There's a lot of repeating today. Am I awake? Like, hello? I'm not sure if anyone is home today. Oh, come on. Better. Those all in. Fill. Those all in. Definitely dark enough. Give me that. And then we need the diorite floor. I'm glad I remembered to grab the diorite and we're not just going back to get it now. Because I remembered to take it with me. Obviously. Because we're immediately building. Obviously. If only I had a brain. But I guess that happens when you're a vampire. Is that your body is perished in Minecraft. So you know. I'm sure that's why I cannot think and my brain doesn't function. It's surely because of that, right? Right. Yeah, I'm glad everyone agrees. Ooh. Huh. What kind of ceiling do we want? I could take a wood ceiling. Could work with some wood. Bit of a dark oak ceiling could work. Yeah, I mean, why not? No. Why not? Yeah. Second, my blanket is slipping and it is cold. There you go. And we do this then. I didn't bring an axe. What's a brain? I don't know, apparently. How does it function? How does one use it? I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I have no clue. It's either this. Or with planks. They look too much alike, actually. With the full locks, however, that's where the gap's nice. Yeah. Let's do that. That works. Makes it look a little bit more polished. Without really adding too much detail. So then I can drop my mushrooms. I hear skeleton. Hi, Zombird. Those guys duplicate a little bit more. There we go. 4 corners for mushrooms. Duplicate away, my friends. I should have brought a stone cutter. And I didn't. So we walk this path once again. Swimming through the Hall of Shame. Surely I can title it the Hall of Shame at this point. With how many times I just walked back and forth there. There we go. I just realized something. I'm not proud of it. Not glad to admit it. But I need to go for the walk of shame again. This is embarrassing. Yes, hello, could we please hire someone with a brain? Apparently I don't have one. Could use one. Don't have one. Sorry. Maybe now. Just a little bit of detail. Makes me feel good. I like detail. Anyhow. That. And then I'm just stick this out one further. So we can get the full door. This. And like this. And I do the same to the other side. And hope there's no crazy amount of gravel. Maybe do a little bit of a different layout for that room. So maybe I can do it in a way where the room is kind of like split into two naturally. Maybe. We'll find out. Mess around and find out. Okay. So now I need this and this. Resulting in this. And this. And this. And this. And in this case, it needs to be with two of those on this side so it doesn't stop any mushrooms from growing. And on this side, more like this. And there we go. There's the usual. And for a little bit of creep, I suppose I can add more blood. Or something like that. There we go. Beautiful. So what do? I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take the walk of shame again for the die ride. I'm gonna dig this out into like a little bit of a longer room, I suppose. Like this way long. So both of those mushroom types have enough space to grow. And multiply and whatever the heck you call it. I don't know what you actually call it. But the result is they are multiplying in one way or another. Actually, I need to quickly throw it back. It's sun underwater. This is a fun spot. Reverse reflection. This one. Oops. Who's went to the ending screen there? Let's not have that. Alrighty. I think after the mushroom basement, we can do a little bit of singing. I am gonna have to warm up. So I didn't do that yet. I think that would be nice. Okay. Here we are. I need to put some deep side away and get some cobblestone. Once again, the walk of shame. Some cobblestone, get some diorite. No brain. Cool space, the underwater bit. Yeah, it is fun. I like that space a lot. Come on now. Yeah, because you haven't seen this earlier. This water bed is a manually built reflection. It works even cooler with shaders. No, I guess can't see anything. But yeah. Good with shaders, it works. Even with the night vision, it works really well. There you go. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I really love doing it. It's hell to dig out, but it looks so good. I normally just do like a divider with glass and then do the void effect with glass, but our glass, thanks to the texture pack, has all these frames, meaning like you can't really do any void effects because the frames make it wacky. Frames interfere with it. Sadly, but oh well. What you gonna do about it? Right. This should be one wider. Also, the whole reflection is constructed like a mirror dimension basically, where, you know, it is the same, except with one small detail. Because there should not be 4 moon windows. There should be 3. And the stained glass window with a big full moon. We have instead is a small window with a new moon. Moon? With a new moon. There we go. Only the rim, the middle is empty. Well, crescent moon, half, full moon, and a new moon. Fun little details. Also, why that one is fake, I suppose, and has an entrance instead of just being a window. No, it's symmetrical now. Yes? Yeah. But I've made a chest down here. We're gonna have to walk that walk of shame so many more times. Ah, yeah. Yeah, nope, that's eventually basically full. Nice. Oh, 2 more stacks. Oh, great. I really don't want to deal with that. Cool, that part is lit up. Sorry about the darkness, it will be brighter again in a second. And if that's more than enough lava to light this bit up. Then I need to get my silk touch to fix that hole again, and then I'll just drag a wall in here. Because I can't be bothered to terraform right now. Yeah, thank you. Oh. It needs to be higher. Okay. Okay. 1 block higher, everyone. Silver I can't pick up. That I should really pick up though. And that's where the ceiling is gonna go in, so I might as well dig that out a little bit. Cool. Go away. And then I suppose I do that. And fill that in. And then this room just has to go bigger on that side. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Breakcam is for cinematic things, not for accidentally glitching yourself into walls. Let's not do that, please. Thank you. Down here is this way, so I'll repeat the same. Hopes I can get 1 stack of blocks out of my inventory. Cool. It's all out of the way, please. I can really tell I've been absorbed in some movies, films, stuff recently. Ow! Because I watched Hamilton, and I watched it twice. I watched it once in German, I watched it once in English. Well, not really in German, but like with German subtitles. And then once like full on English. Because once was with my family. And thank you for the head pat. I deserve that. And now it's stuck in my head. Like on repeat. I'll put to make it up. Yeah, you better. You can actually ask David. There's I've been saying a certain line from Hamilton on repeat. Which would probably get me another bonk, because there was a lot of I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention. What is wrong with the Constitutional Convention? Yeah, there's a bonk. Yep. Hello. As expected. Bonk. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. No, but what is wrong with the Constitutional Convention? Tell me, what is wrong with it? I don't need any of those anymore. I need that still. Can put that away. Boink, boink, boink. I was chosen for the Constitutional. Stop it. It's in my head now. It's back. It's back again. There's no escape. Where's my heel touch pickaxe? Oops. I need a silk touch pickaxe to ruin because I need to get too stupid deep slate. Do I have? Hmm? No. No, I don't. Wait, that just bothers me. Why does it? It's so funny. I love the way it's said. Ah, perfect. 1, 2. 1, 2. Never to be seen again. Bring back the silk touch pickaxe via the walk of shame. Funny ones. No. It's funny on repeat. It's funny every single time, I will let you know. Put that back. No. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I need to dig this out a few more, I think, maybe. Or do I want to leave it like this? Excuse me. Thank you. Almost had to murder you for that one. Do we think this is big enough for a mushroom basement? Bye-bye. How much? How much? Mm. 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 Like a torture room, something? Torture room? No, this is a mushroom basement. Why would this be a torture room? I don't need a room to torture people on the server. I can do that out in the open. No room needed. No, that's my stone cutter. I need the stone cutter to make the walls. Ah, I see. So this is where I need to stop. Okay. Sure. Fine. Better? One, two, three, four, five, six. Boink. Perfect. I do think each vampire overlord needs a good torture chamber. I'm not really a vampire overlord though. The I suppose he's not the big bad evil, but the big bad evil is part of him. The person who is vessel for the big bad evil, that guy would have a torture chamber. And maybe my sire in the past would have had a torture chamber. You have a castle. There is a castle on the map, though it is not mine. I can show you in a bit. It is not my castle, though. It belongs to the big bad evil guy. If castle needs outroom. There is an outroom, though it's technically not a torture chamber, I'm real. But it has a lava lamp. And if you know anything about Minecraft, you know there's only one way that there could be a proper lava lamp. And that lava lamp is definitely ouch. On my last Folksgarde stream, we saw why lava is really ouch. Because I fell into it and died the first time on the server after 30 days of playtime or so. Actually, speaking of playtime. 37 days of playtime. Not bad. Barrel living. It's a lot of blood drunk. Cake slices eaten. 28. Half of those were accidents. With wax in translucent liquid, right? Right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Totally with wax. We might have kind of skipped the wax part. Oops. Alright. Get that out of the way. I spilled juice on my keyboard yesterday, and then I cleaned like my whole keyboard, and my spacebar is still a little sticky. I don't like it. It requires a fixie pixie. I did clean it extra hard, but it's still... It didn't. Sad face. It didn't. Yep, you know it's a good mushroom basements when monsters are spawning. Spawning? When monsters are spawning left and right. I'm glad I know word. I'm glad I can English. And then you could be like, oh yeah, it's fine. It's not your first language. It's okay. I mess up in both languages. I can't speak either language. Apparently. I don't know, man. Let's dig this out. And then I think I'll do... Excuse me? I think I'll do long stripes. And... like this, because this might make the hallway seem longer. Hello. No brain. That was my spacebar getting stuck. Hard. No brain. Just floof. Anyways, fill that in. Fill that in. Oh, I like this texture change because of the things going that way. I like that. That's nice. Come on, spacebar. Spacebar, be my friend. Cool. Now I move the mushrooms in here. And then this is done. Creepy little murdery looking place. Whoop. I need to clean my keyboard, my spacebar again. Really, really annoying. That there. That there. You come with me. Back into the ceiling you go. You go there. You go here. And mushrooms. Actually use the stairs for once. I don't really do that. Boink, boink. Boink. I fly so much, but sometimes the stairs are nice. I mean, I constructed them because I wanted them to be nice, so, you know. Okay. Put you there. Put you here. Something like that. Only one duplicate? Okay. And now we can get out of here and call that a day. Yay! I think I can't even properly show how, like, stuck my spacebar gets sometimes. Hold on. Okay, I just figured out which side of my spacebar is sticky. Okay, I can fix that, that's fine. I figured it out. Alright. Let me quickly show you to the castle. And, then I can also stop by town and go for some music. What I'm gonna do for that is I'm gonna hide where my exit is. Whoosh. We're in the dark. I took your side. Haha. So, yeah. I can just get out of here. My cat is yelling. Without anyone who plays on the server possibly finding where the heck this place is. And then I'm just gonna quickly make my way towards the castle. Dip 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 dam. Lovely stroll through the forests. As you do, you know, let me just talk you through the experience of this luscious green grass and hitting my head on tree branches. Walking into massive trees face first into the tree bark. Great, surely it will not leave a mark. Um, yeah, this is a great time. I love strolling through the forests. Just, you know, casually walk in the park. Um, walk that way. Walk in a circle to throw people off about how far the distance actually is. Spend some time in that direction. Zig back to here. A little zigzag. And then the circle, to the zag. With the zig and the zag, we are now at the Castle Island. Whoop. And we're here. And from here on, we can go to the castle. Oh, so look at this beautiful wedding venue that was not the happiest day on the server. Yellow jump scared me. Yeah. That's the sun effect, but I like to keep it because it lets me know when I am actually in the sun. So I can role play it accordingly. Because otherwise it's a little hard to know whether you are in the sun or not. Because we have the sun damage turned off. So as soon as my screen turns yellow, I then figure out like, oh, maybe it's a bit tingly on the skin, you know? Yes, as annoying as the bright yellow is sometimes, I like to use it as a storytelling device, basically. There we go, welcome to the castle. The ad break ends and the ad break ends in a minute. What sugar cane here? Nice. Yeah, I think that minute I can very much spend. Yep, there it is. What is the torture chamberiest thing we have? Guess I can sleep here. Might as well. Might as well take a little nap. Make it night. $30 more seconds. What's the torture chamberiest thing we have? Other than that, the hole to hell. Bye, kitty. Oh, the random tiny pillar. Why do we have so many extra pillars? We don't. You know, this is like pretty much. You don't need more pillars. Huh. Oh well. 6 more seconds. Hmm. Something just froze. There we go. Outbreak is done. Welcome back from the outbreak. I have reached the castle. And I'm looking for the most torture chambery things. So this is the basement. This is the blood wine chest in the basement. And then here we have the bloodied ritual thing, which is the reason for the lava lamp. The big ritual thing. The human torture chamber. You know. And human torture chamber because this ladder just stops and drops you straight down, so that's always nice. And then may I introduce the lava lamp. It does hurt. I tried it. See? It hurt. Yeah, that's the lava lamp. And this is the castle. Nice little cinematic zoom out or something. The castle. Anyways, let us, fly back to town and go to the tavern where I did build a piano. And we can have some fun with that. Bum, 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 bum. A little bit more this way. Come on. Yeah, that's a good way. gonna take a little bit. Will be a little bit of a flight. Might as well fly down here and see if we happen to fly into any witches on the way. Hello, creeper. I'm not gonna specifically look for them, but if I just happen to hear some on the way, I take it. The zombie. Bum, 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 bum. Spider, spider. Graves. Interesting. Always fun stuff to find in the forests. But that's for another day. Alright. Yep, good direction. Spacebar's stuck. The spacebar's gonna make me lose my marbles. Okay. Get through here, it's fine. Mostly shifting, past the big mountains. That was a decently smooth liftoff. There is town. Hello, my lovely little hoose. And once again, no one's here. It's just me. Anything new? No. Alright, may I introduce you to the town rules? Rule 1. Don't die. You should take this rule more serious. Rule 2. Don't trust anyone, including the hunters. They're up to no good. Rule 3. Don't invite anyone into your house. Has already been broken 500 trillion times. Rule 3.5. Come by the, I think it wants to say castle. We have tea and snacks, totally. Rule 3.55. The castle don't have tea, they buy it. So yeah, that's the town rules. Someone added a button. Anyways, welcome to our lovely tavern. Damn, the snacks have been raided. Is there anything left here? Nope. Okay. Well, anyways, we have a lovely piano here. We actually have 2 lovely pianos here. But, one is for in-game, that one. That one is actually part of a mod, and this one I just built. Because I have a better piano than that one. I have a better piano than that tiny one. I don't need the modded piano to have a piano. So yeah. I do need to do some little warm-up. So let me work on changing my setup for a second here. Where is it? There it is. I need a few things to pull up on my phone. So I don't want to torture you with a lot of random noise while I change my setup. So I got ways to adjust it all. Do this actually. And then pull up my Wavelink software. Out of that big guy. There we go. And now I gotta turn around. Bear with me a second, please. Okay, let's be real, this is gonna take more than a second. And I'm gonna just adjust my whole setup into, I guess you could technically kind of call it performance mode or something. Thing is, I need to adjust my setup. So that I can move a lot of stuff around. You can already kind of hear the piano, that's fun. Alright. Then let me just that here. And take that with me. Why is my... Oh no, it is. Okay. I'm too quiet for it to react properly, I see. My little PNG. Come on. React. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Sending my tablet for the lyrics and the chords. Where is it? Here. We can do that one, no problem. That's fine. Actually, I like the chant. Hold on. I don't like the chant. So I'm gonna just quickly relock real quick. Come on now. Oh, come on. It keeps doing that when I want it to happen the least. It's just like, nope, sorry, your session is now suddenly invalid. I don't know why, but it is. So, good luck, have fun. See ya. That tends to be my experience. There we go. And now we wait for it to boot up. How exciting. All for just wanting to have a clear chat. I do wonder if there's a non-admin command or something where you can clear your own chat. Or if that's just a server-side thing. No, that thing is still in chat. Okay, I guess we'll never get that. I guess I just have to do it like that. Just don't press anything. It's fine. Is it really? No one knows. I do need something to drink. There we go. Now we turn around again. Alrighty. And now I can adjust all these beautiful settings. Like turning this off, and now you should be able to hear a bit more. It's not the loudest, but it does pick up. It's a nice warm-up one that I do really like. Okay, should we put in a little reverb? Because a little reverb is fun. It's not the grandest. It's not the most perfectly adjusted, but it is fun. I do like a little reverb. Alright, I have not warmed up, so I'm going to need to do a little bit of that. So I'm going to do two classics. One I wish I knew the chords of, but I just cannot find it. But I do love singing that one. And that one, I assume it's called River Deep, but it's apparently not. Because I can't find it on the interwebs with that, and that's a little sad. But yeah, that one's just River deep, let me feel a little weak in river deep. I miss you when you sleep. That's a nice one. I like that one. What other one is nice? I don't know. I can only really think of this one. That one is, I guess, rather simple, but it's still kind of fun. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da da da, da da da, da da da, da da, da da, da da, da da, da. I like those two. Those two are fun. And then there's also kind of one that sounds a little bit like yawning, but I forgot how to do that one. So that was nice. So yeah, let's do a little bit of a fun bit. Let's do a little bit of Together We Rise, because that one's pretty chill. It's pretty relaxing. We can do that one. Let me quickly grab my Stream music. Put a mute on that one. Yep. Sure. Let's do that one. Let's have some fun with it. Come on, Mike, please cooperate. I need you. Please don't slide. Thank you. All right. Ancient halls echo, shadows and fear. Silent as whispers, regrets reappear. Stone hearts remember his merciless reign. Now morning is breaking, releasing the chains. Together we rise, standing untethered. Wills are as one, lasting forever. Let light be our guide wherever we go. Oh, sun, lead our path through futures unknown. And together we rise as the sun leads us now. Hands once kept silent, now gather as one. Hope for tomorrow, a new day begun. Our queen steps forward, her eyes on the skies. A sun crowns her spirit, let banners soar high. Together we rise, standing untethered. Wills are as one, lasting forever. Let light be our guide wherever we go. Sun, lead our path through futures unknown. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da, la da da. Together we rise, standing untethered. Wills are as one, lasting forever. Let light be our guide wherever we go. Oh, sun, lead our path through futures unknown. Together we rise as the sun leads us now. Oh, together we rise as the sun leads us all. There we go. That's that one. That's the one that you guys already know from the Civilization event. I do really like that one. That one's still a lot of fun. But I had an idea when in the last 10 seconds on the event map I was asked if I could sing the song again. And then I realized that Together We Rise is so happy and positive. And with all that had happened, I feel like there needed to be a sadder version to actually mourn all the players that had fallen in the event. So I played around with the chords a little bit while separately planning out some lyrics. And then I found a really beautiful pattern that utilizes the exact same chords, but it sounds so much sadder. And then a second song kind of happened, called Sunset. Still with the references of dawn and dusk and so on, and the night and the day. And about the fallen from the medieval civilization. There is another little, I suppose you could almost call it stylistic device that I decided to put in there. And that's that I'm almost completely singing it in head voice. And that is because when you're mourning, when you're just struck with grief, it's a lot harder to find the power to sing in chest voice unless you're someone who reacts to it with anger, with rage, violence, with that power as a reaction to mourning. But my character was more calm, and she wouldn't have reacted with rage. She would have reacted with sadness, but in a way where you'd collapse on the ground and feel weak. And there it's a lot easier to keep singing in head voice than it is to keep in chest voice, because you don't feel like you have the energy to sing in chest voice. So it's kind of like a little bit of a chest mix situation, but mostly head voice. Using the exact same chords. You can feel a little taste of the chords. They sound very different, even though it is the same chords in almost the exact same order. If you listen to it because of the high note that I'm bringing into the chord, it sounds a lot faster, piano-wise, but it is actually a bit slower, a good bit slower. While Together We Rise goes like... Sunset goes... And it sounds faster because of, instead of just having the chord, I have another note alternating with the chord, which makes it sound a bit faster. So I thought that was a fun little situation that unfolded itself. But yeah, I hope I can do this one properly while sitting down. Because this one I gotta support properly. Let's see if I can do this. I should also print this out, because I do currently have to scroll my tablet, so I have to partially interrupt the song. So that would be nicer as well. Well, I guess we'll see. Eyes open wide, floating through the night, set together we would rise, see a fallen decorate the skies, and you promise you never leave my side. Alone I wait now till sun sets tonight. When the sun won't shine no more, when the choirs hide before, the people can rise, let banners soar high. Remember the fallen, once new dawns arise. A sun sets tonight. Ancient halls echo your words from long ago. Our queen may rest in peace. Pray the wars will finally cease. Our night has fallen, protecting our lands. We will guard the new folks in your name, in your stead. When the sun won't shine no more, when the choirs hide before, the people can rise, let banners so high. Remember the fallen, once new dawns arise. A sun sets tonight. Ghosts of the past, you left us way too fast. For treason without reason, for sparring with a friend. But your voice is what I miss the most. We mourned you as we reached the coast. Lover, friend who said they couldn't stay. We pray fun will show you the way. When the sun won't shine no more, when the choirs hide before, the people can rise, let banners soar high. Remember the fallen, once new dawns arise. When the sun won't shine no more, when the choirs hide before, the people can rise, let banners so high. Remember the fallen, once new dawns arise. A sun sets tonight. A sun sets tonight. There we go. That is Sunset. Not at full power as it can be, but better when I'm actually standing up while singing it and like recording and stuff. But yeah, that's the song I've been working on. And it also makes for a very nice just background music. Like you can just kind of talk over it. Maybe as a lullaby to fall asleep to or something. Definitely a sad lullaby though. But yeah, those are the two songs. Turn that all back off and on and off and yada yada, and let me quickly mute my mic and push it back where it should be. So bear with me a second, please. Thank you. There we are. Get that music back. Very different vibes to the sadness I just put on the piano. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'd pick that up. Alright. This was the tavern situation. There's still no one else online while I did that. Ah, great. I didn't have someone else who had a coffin around I could sleep in to make it night. No, I can't go where you have your coffin. I'd have one in my house. And I can't reveal that. And I can't reveal that. Oh well. A long and painful walk back it is, my friends. Back towards the castle direction we go, roughly. And I suppose then... Yeah, let's take this random point. At this lovely random point, I unfortunately have to temporarily cut you out of the loop again. So I can re-enter the keep. The keep? Crypt. The crypt called the keep. It is a crypt though. I mean, there's vampires living and sleeping in it, so... You know. 1 second, a sec. Walk through here, walk through there, through that. Okay. Through there. Through that, into that. And out of there. Back here. And there we go. We are back here. And now I can think about these Beautiful little rooms, because now we have more of them available since that one has been unmushroomed. So what do we do about the rest? First off, I need to add doors. The irony of the doors. Any spare ones? Great, one spare iron bar. Amazing. Not what I'm looking for, but cool. I need some of that, I need some of that. I need to mark that. That lasts for 2 doors. And then I need another 2 doors. I think, roughly. Unfortunately, this won't directly work very well. Let's pop some doors down and then do a better count. I forgot to bring more diorite. I always forget something lately. Always forget something. Okay. And this one goes that way. So 1. That one has 1. 2. 3. Amazing. 4. 5. Is it 5? It does appear to be 5. Cool. Which leaves me with the need to craft 5 block blocks. Sweep. Ah, right. And block 3. Not enough iron. And 1 missing wood. 4. 5. Neato. And also more copper. Where's the copper smelting? Nowhere. Okay. Plop that door back in there. Hold on. I need slabs. More of those. Hello. Please grant me slabs of this kind, thank you. And... cool. And here it's only that one. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink, boink. That one upstairs has 1. That one upstairs has 1. Now I need 20 dark oak trapdoors. We have 5, right? Yes, we have 5. 20 dark oak trapdoors because... 4 trap... right? 6? Do we use 6 or do we use 4? No, we use 4. We use 4. To 20. Perfect. Not what I expected, but... that's for 6. That should do. Boop. Down here we have 1 that still needs it. Should've brought an axe, huh? Three, four. Sweet. This one have? Yes. All of those downstairs. Let's go up a floor. Boink, 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 boink. Yeah, we'll just do the bars first and the trapdoors after. That's okay with me. And then I just gotta put signs on all of them and make sure that I use the same signs on all of the stuff for once. I think we have some like spruce and dark oak and everything and mix and match and blech. So yeah, more signs. Cool. Now all the doors theoretically should. That one's still missing bars. No, it's half the bars. Not even half the bars. Much better. All bars sorted. Because now, the thing about this design is it looks really open. And it looks like you could just enter, you know, as you please. But because of the iron bars, you can't actually get through the trapdoors without opening the door. And you can't get through here. It's only ever half a block all around. This one's a 3/4 block, but it's still not enough to get through. Like, even as bat, you need a 1 block space. You can't have half a block space. So, yeah. That's how these doors are even bat-proof. Which, let's be honest, was kind of like one of the most important things. But, you know. I should probably add some doors to the mushroom thingies so they're not as exposed, which then we're giving 1, 2, 7 trapdoors. Okay. Really? Okay. Fine, 1 trapdoor. Short it is then. Let's get back in there. And give those guys a door. Yeah. Oh. That much for bringing an axe, you know? I'm glad I did that. Bringing an axe. Yeah, I'm glad I brought an axe. Dang it. Anyways. Cool. Pop off here. Onto here. Cool. I know those are nicely closed off. And perfectly dark, and all monsters are contained in that area. Neato. Let's get out of here. So, what can we put into these rooms? First, if I do think I want to dig them one higher. Yep. Then the ceiling of one is the floor of another. Vice versa. Nope, not already high enough. That one's used, that one's used. These guys. Cool. Cool. It's only that one that I messed up. Yep. Can already see that one. Yep. 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 Okay. So then, do I put some basic like floors in there or something? Or am I just like, okay, this is up for grabs, everyone? Is there anything else I need? Have a little meeting room, that could be fun. I need some more of those signs. Yeah, I like the dark wood sign. It matches with the thingy-majiggy. It's good. Cool. Bear signs. And then just grab some glow ink. Color doesn't need to be said, that's up for whoever grabs the room, I guess. But, you know. Just like that. To make it even more faster if I just copy paste that. Boing. Free room. Free room. Free room. Cool. Then I do have to break this one. No, I'm getting an axe. Slowly and painfully. Or an axe. Or getting an axe. Because I thought the trapdoors were slow. But nope, the lock blocks are way worse than whatever the heck that could be. Boink. And another free room. And another free room. There we go. Now everything should have a sign on it. Everything does have a sign on it. Perfect. Then before I forget, I'm quickly gonna let the possible residents know. That there are rooms up for grabs. Let me just quickly write that down on Discord. Bonk. That's that written down. Perfect. Cool. That back. Rotate that a little bit. And put that back. And where's my bowls? There we go. Nice and productive. What I think I'd almost like to do is take one of the free rooms as like a meeting room. Just have like a big what the heck? Where did the word go? Have a big table, I suppose. You know, one of those super long ones. I'm kind of vibing with this one. This room over here. I suppose I can get digging. How much space do I have? How deep is the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 4 from this. 1, 2. Three, 4. Oh no, hold on. Hi. This is my wall limit in this direction then. And then I guess the stables will get whatever wall this is. Yes, horses, I know you were here. I guess I could at least symmetry that up. We're not doing that again. No, thank you. Plop down the floor. And then we go do some digging. Great donkeys. Cool. I just had an idea. We can make a big table manually, but out of like stairs and stuff, so we can make it look like a rounded table, like pill shape, I guess. And then we can use the thrones for some of the chairs. Really, another cave? And then I suppose build some like real big chairs with like maybe the thrones and doors and stuff. Three, and then I have one, and then there's 1 block walkway. I suppose it does work. I suppose it is big enough. Come on, give me that. Thank you. And then some nice wooden floor would be cool, I suppose. How long do we want this to be? Long. I want it to be a table that's bigger than the amount of people sitting there. To really get the feeling of like, oh, this is like really grand. To match the rest of the build. Because it has these vibes of like, oh, this is a really big, massive structure. Yada yada yada. Alrighty. Oh, this is the end of it. That makes it awfully convenient to just shut off, I guess. I can get some clean stone and just shorten that cave. That's not a problem. What if I make another like fake stained glass window at the end of this? That could be fun. This needs 1 block more. Yep. These are just 1 block shorter on this side. Okay. I'm glad I saw that before I started building walls in. There we go. Yep. This is even now. Well, it's odd, but you know. Even on both sides, I suppose. Okay. How much longer do I want this to be? I need like a good like at least like 5 space here. Start the table. Should be a space to sit, and then the table would start here. I do want the table to be longer. No, also you want 2, 5, like at least 3 space behind the table on the other side. This will be a long, long room. That was a bat, I heard. Okay. How many seats would that be? So one here. Then you have this rounded area. Dun-dun-dun-dun. One. How would I do the... Guess like that. This corner should be free. This corner should be free in 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does 3 still feel a bit too short? Maybe. Let's make it maybe like 5 or something. I think 5 could be fun. And then we have 12 seats total. Yeah, I think that would be nice, long looking table. Well, it will just be a long table. It will not just be long looking, it will just be a long table. That out. And then we'll need 2 more. +1. I don't even know how many people we could have at this table. Hold on. Let me quickly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people? I think 9. Maybe 10. I could have 10 people at the table, I think. Yeah. Astro's also here. I think the max possible player amount that could sit at this table is 10. So it's fine with me to have some more open spots, I suppose. So let's take this one out. And then do another double, so we have 3. Two more. First, let me quickly drink something. I suppose I could round off the end as well. And on this side I could technically also make a reading nook or something. And behind me maybe some kind of like office table situation. Also, hold on, let me change this sign. To meeting room. Boom. I like rounding off the rooms in this place. I suppose if I do that, I could really have this as like the centerpiece of the room next to the table. And then have the stained glass window like framed by the curve. And then in here we just drop the framed glass window. And then of course a little bit more ceiling action, but I can use this cave to get up there and dig that out more. Yeah, this is nice. Wink. Fill all that up, put all that back. Boom. Toss the majority of the cobblestone into the fire. Keep some here. Ow. This is iron, this is silver. This is copper. That goes here. And the side goes. And the gravel goes here. There we go. I'd like some nice wooden floors in this meeting room. I think I could use some fish bone. Spruce and stripped dark oak, maybe. Or stripped spruce and stripped dark oak. I don't know. But one of them. Sorry about that tiny room. At least you're gonna have a cool ceiling. This is not gonna have floor. It's gonna have something surrounding it. I do still have my axe, thank goodness. Ah, come on. Okay. I should probably start that this way. And then wait, no. Like this. And that. And then this one goes to... Wait, no. This one goes like that. Why am I messing up the pattern so bad? Is it really like alternating like that? I just confused myself and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Someone send help? Oh. Like this? And like this? There we go. Whatever the heck just happened there, but something. Anyways. Boing boing. That ain't right. Bonk, bonk. This goes into this one. This goes into this. This goes into... 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. One, 1, 2. Uh-huh. Okay. I just utterly confused myself, apparently. It appears I am very good at that. let's fix this. Let me fix myself. Let's chop all of this out. And use a brain cell. Okay. Okay. Let's redo this. Okay. There we go. That was... Nope. I correct myself. It's not it was. It is. Why is this fishbone wrecking my brain today, huh? It's not even that hard. Theoretically. There we go. This was awfully complicated. Alright. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna do that on top of that. Okay. And this needs a second of that. Another one of that. This like that, this like that, this like that. No. This. There we go. Apparently we can just not compute today. Gonna need to farm some wood after this, but... Okay. Sorry, horses. Oh, lapis. Don't mind if I do. And I'll just plop a... Stone there. I hate you. I hate you, zombies. But I don't want to hate you because then I have to deal with all of you. I hope I have enough locks for this. This floor is so expensive. It's so pretty, but it's so expensive. Alrighty. Almost there. Almost there. Cool. This is missing a second. This is missing a second. Alright. This needs to be like that. Cool. I'll place that because that stupid thing is being a stupid thing. Boing, boing. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Hold on. Bum. Oh no, wait, hold on. This away. Yes. Yeah, I think now we're getting there. Except we're running out of spruce wood, so I'll have to soon go. Chop chop. Ain't right. This also ain't right. And now we strip. Yep, this is what I wanted. Stripping in a room full of zombies. Life goals. Bump. Bump. Up, 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 up. Boom. Up, bum. I can at least finish the dark oak before I need to go brain dead wood farming. Strip it all. So that one and then that one. Alright. Just a bunch of little snakes in a room. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Boom. 2 dark oak wood to my name. Great, so I need to farm wood. A lot of it. I'm glad I have so many bones, so that goes faster. Alright. Copper. Lapis. And a side. Dirt. And cobblestone. Boom. Alright. And with that, it is kind of time for my usual stream. And we've hit the 3-hour mark. We are getting hungry again. Oops. It's time for food. There we go. Nice little look off the keep. So, yeah. That is that. Thank you, everyone. I will, I guess, see you around. See you. Wait. Double checking. Am I busy next week? Is it? No, next week, Thursday is perfect. Okay, cool. I will see you next week. Next Thursday, to be precise. And I guess we'll see what we do. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Bye.